thank you for attending the online seminar, that webinar. I hope you got a lot out of it. I think that when I think about all the stuff that you just learned, I get excited because I remember when I was starting out and nobody laid this stuff out step by step with the internet. I had a mentor before the internet showed me how to build an old time school business, But when I started with the internet, it wasn't until I bought a program from a guy named Corey Rudel that really said, here's how you do Google advertising. This is back in the beginning of the internet. And it propelled me from an income zero, less than zero, to 6 figures. It took me about 9 months. That's my story. I've seen people now do, I get these people, I probably get 100, 200 people a day writing me how things that they've learned on my social media or in different programs that I have changed their life. It's wild. I've had more people go through these programs, not this specific social media one because I'm only open this up to a small amount of people, but all the other programs, I've 150,000 plus people have gone through these. And so this specific one now, this how to start your own social media marketing and internet marketing agency, is a very special one. It's one that I'm keeping smaller, and it's proven to work. Not only from me, because I never sell or talk about anything that I haven't proven myself. I don't like to do that. A lot of people will do that. They'll talk about, oh, I heard this will work. Well, I've seen it. I've seen it in my bank account. I see it every single day. The reach of social media. It's helped me reach, I've reached at least 100 million people in the last year. Probably more. Like I said, my lawyers always have me understate it. It could be 2 to 3, even 4 times that as much. I think my YouTube now has been viewed 650 million minutes. Okay? Now, I'm not bragging. What I'm saying is what you're about to learn is going to give you an edge, because when you walk into businesses and they say, why should we trust you? And you're going to be able to say, I learned from one of the best. I learned from one of the biggest. Okay? There's probably people out there better than me in social media, Kardashians, maybe, but nobody's willing to share this stuff. So I want to show you this. So it's a big promise. I'm showing you as you go through this program, it's a 4-month certification. You can do it longer, you can do it a little faster, but in general, I recommend you not go too fast or too slow. And by the end of 4 months, ideally, I want you to have at least one client paying you. We have people going this program in 1 month getting, like I said, that one guy getting $20,000. That happened in the first week or 2, but that doesn't always happen. So I want to have realistic expectations for this. I think within 4 months is very realistic. Okay, so you can do this part-time too, which is what I love. So what are some of the things? Let me review some of the things that you're going to. I want to explain them a little bit in depth because they might be on this page. I wrote some of these down here on my phone. So here's what I want you to understand you're about to get access to, okay, as quickly as you can. Click the button below and fill out your info. Okay, like I said, how to get clients. How to get your first client within 4 months. Could be sooner, okay? Somebody paying you, a small business, an influencer saying, hey, help me, okay? Number 2, I'm going to show you the best and right way to use free videos, okay, and branding for those companies. Because the key is you're going to get businesses, I'm going to show you how to get them to pay you a monthly retainer. Sometimes, like this one guy, you can get them to pay you a whole year up front. That's great. That doesn't always happen. But so just think about this. If you get, let's say you charge between 1 and 10,000, I'm going to show you the different price ranges, the different packages, the different services, how you can justify that. And it might sound like a lot of money, but there's businesses spending $1 million a month that don't know what they're doing. For you to come in and say, I'll charge you 1,000 or 5,000 or 2,000 or 10,000 is child's play. It might sound like a lot because when I was starting out, I didn't realize how much money there was out there in the world. Growing up, my mom probably never made more than $20,000 a year. So I didn't grow up around big bucks. But now I understand this opportunity is big because businesses are happy. If they pay you 10 grand like a doctor's office and you get them 2 new clients, say it's a cosmetic surgeon, they make 20 grand, they double their money in a month, they'll be your client forever. So you're going to learn how to get the clients to start, how to retain the clients by doing a good job. You're going to learn how to do the branding side of things. Most people don't know how to brand, I call it the brand story. You're going to show them how you can help them with their Instagram, their Twitter, their YouTube, their Snapchat. Different businesses don't necessarily need all those. You're going to pick, and I'm going to train you how to know which one you should select for a business. Because you don't necessarily want to manage and create a whole bunch of work if you don't need to, if it's not helping them. There's nothing wrong with work, but why create work that, a dentist office probably doesn't need a Snapchat, okay? But some businesses do. A lot of businesses do, okay? You're going to learn how to understand the difference and how to really be an expert, even if you know nothing now. So I'm going to show you how to automate your marketing so that you get clients coming to you without you having to, walk into businesses and cold call all day. Sometimes you can cold call, sometimes you can stop in, but it's better to get a referral. It's better to do a little marketing and have them come to you. I'm going to show you how to select a niche. You don't have to be able to do this for everybody. In fact, you're going to learn from Joe in the program how he makes $1.2 million, and he just specializes in bars and restaurants. He took a restaurant that was making about $50,000 or $60,000 a week, and he added $30,000 a week. They're going to make an extra $1 million a year. So do you think they have any problem paying Joe? No. And he has multiple clients like that. That's why he's able, he has 8 kids that he's raising. They're all young, under 18 years old, and they're all at home. And what you're about to learn, what you're about to get access, is his insider secrets, how he's doing, like I said, right around 1.2 million gross a year. So I'm going to show you how to set up the agency, how to set up your company, what kind of business. Do you need business cards? Do you need registration business, depending on where you live? Should it be an S Corp, a C Corp, a LLC? If this all sounds foreign to you, get excited. You're about to learn this. I always said, when stuff sounds intimidating to me, I always get excited because that means I'm about to learn something that very few people know. I'm going to show you how to, like I said, set up these different packages, because you want to have more than one package, because some businesses will only be able to afford $1,000 a month. Some will gladly pay you $10,000 a month, okay? So you need to present it correctly. I'm going to show you the best equipment. What do you need? Do you need a lot of fancy equipment? Can you just use an iPhone? Do you need a laptop? I'm going to show you what you do need and what you don't need, so you don't spend too much money getting started. I'm going to show you the way to name your business. Believe it or not, that's one of the biggest tips that people are taking away, and I have a specific technique. In fact, the 21-year-old that got a small dentist, it wasn't a dentist, it was a doctor, to pay him $20,000, it was because of the name. So you can do a lot of things right, but if you're not presenting yourself correctly, you lose a lot. So I'm going to show you how to make any business interesting, how you can take even a boring company, a funeral home or a landscaping business, and create a real brand story. Because as you create a brand story, your customers are going to get more people paying them. If you specialize in restaurant, they're going to get more people in the door. So you're going to learn how to become a master storyteller, because that's really what social media and branding is about. And almost no one does it correctly, even big people. I said, Nike, Toyota just reached out to me, actually today, right before I was going to record this. Interesting timing. And all these people, and they're pretty good on social media, but it's very new, cutting edge. Most people aren't good at it. I'm going to show you how to set up email marketing, because one of the biggest things you can do for businesses is just put a way that they can collect email addresses and keep up with leads or existing customers. It's amazing. Like, I used to be in the nightclub business. I go to Vegas. These nightclubs have 100,000 people a year come there. They never collect an email address. It's insanity. I got started from scratch in the nightclub business and instantly went to 6 figures back in the day just by having an email list. And my clubs were big, but not as big as these Vegas ones that can hold 5,000 people. So this will work with nightclubs. This will work with restaurants. It will work with doctors' offices. So real art and technique. And as you learn this by getting in the program, there's a link. You're going to get access here. You're going to skyrocket your success. How to speak to business owners, I'm going to show you, so it's not intimidating for you. I'm going to show you, like I said, the niches to go in. I'm going to show you how to automate business so that you don't have to put in all the work yourself. I can get other people to help you. I'm going to show you the exact business template, what I would do if I was starting over. I'm going to show you how to avoid what I call the death trap of just trading time for money. What you want to do is get twice as much done in half the time. I'm going to show you why how to never feel alone in this program, because I'm going to give you access to a special private invite-only Facebook group. I'm going to show you how to set up collaborations between your customers and big social media influencers. So, like I said, I'm going to show you how to do this part-time. Maybe you just want to make an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. Or maybe you want to try to become like Joe. You know, this is specifically designed for 6 figures. If you want to make 7 figures, we'll be doing some advanced stuff. But for most people, just think how your life would change at 6 figures. And some of you don't need 6 figures. You know, maybe you just want to make an extra $3,000 a month while you keep your day job. That's great too. I'm going to show you how to set up sales funnels. This is something you can charge more money for businesses. I'm going to show you how to create amazing content for them easily and quickly on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat and YouTube. I'm going to show you, well, and I hope you understand now, how to take advantage of this short window. I don't believe that this opportunity is going to be here for 10 years. The people who get in now will be able to be in business in 10 years. But if you try to start this even in a year or 2 from now, it's going to be people moving into it. You must be a first mover. That's a secret. You know, for if you look at almost every billionaire, they were a first mover. They didn't procrastinate. They got in early. You don't have to be the first one. But one of my mentors, Alan Nation, said, Ty, never be the first or the last to try a good idea. So you're not the first. There's already people in this test group with great results, amazing results. I've had amazing results. So you won't be the first, but you definitely don't want to be the last. All right? So the amount of work that I put into building this is crazy. Not only am I recording these videos, but I'm flying in people from around the United States and to add their input. So you're not just learning from me, but you're learning every trick of the trade. If you tried to learn this on your own, well, I'll put it this way. To learn what you're about to learn cost me tens of millions of dollars, okay, conservatively. So if you want to learn the hard way, spend all that money on your own. If I could have known all this, I could have made extra tens of millions of dollars, more. But no one was there to show me. So I'm here to show you, okay? And there should be some, have them put some testimonials and some either videos or written things. None of these are made up. They're 100%, you know, we didn't tell them what to say. This is their experience being in this program. And one of the things that I think is so exciting is that, you know, if you want to grow your income, you got a lot of options. You can go try to get into multi-level marketing. You can start your own business with an idea in your head from scratch. You can try to buy a franchise like McDonald's. So McDonald's franchise costs $1 million or more. You can, you know, go out and try to partner with somebody who already has a business or get hired. But those take a lot of time. They got a lot of risk. 80% of people who start a business from their own brain without following a template go bankrupt within 5 years. The beauty of this is you can do this anywhere, at any age. If you're young watching this, people are going to trust you with social media. A 50-year-old business owner won't trust you with his taxes, but they will trust you if you say you know more than them on Twitter and in the internet. That's a given. But you can also be older, because if you're older, you have, you know, you can walk in and there'll be that respect. So it works at all age. This is beautiful because you can live in a small town. You can live in Norway, you can live in Australia, you can live in London, you can live in Mississippi, you can live in Canada. It doesn't matter where you live, because the internet breaks the bounds of time, breaks those limitations. Joe that I was telling you about doing 1.2 million, a lot of his customers are halfway across the US. He'll fly there once in a while if he wants to, or he'll just do the business on the phone. You know, it's a beautiful thing now. So you can do it from anywhere and do it on time. And if you're a little worried, well, Ty, will this really work for me? Should I quit my day job? No, you don't have to quit your day job. You can start this right now, part-time, and then you can, if it's working really well and you really enjoy it, you could phase out the other thing, or you could just keep both. The average billionaire has 7 streams of income, or the average multimillionaire. Billionaires have even more than that. Warren Buffett has 72 streams of income. He has about 72 companies in his Berkshire Hathaway holdings company. So I'm going to include some bonuses. And I might have mentioned those before in the online seminar, but I'm going to repeat those. Number one, I'm going to give you access to a private Facebook group. So it's very important because you can ask questions of other people in the program who maybe live near you, referrals, this, and it's amazing to see the interchange going on. I'm also going to give you access to a concierge in my office here in Beverly Hills. We're not outsourcing it to the Philippines or India. You talk to somebody who has access to me. I wish I could give everybody my phone number, but I know that wouldn't be realistic and I wouldn't be able to get back with you. So I built a concierge team in my office. Okay, we thought of charging, extra amount of money for people who wanted that concierge service, but right now I said, let's just make this work amazingly. I'm gonna throw that in as a bonus. There's one last bonus, and this bonus is worth $1,200. And if you get in now, I'm going to give it to you for free. If you wait, you can do it later and you can buy a ticket. But I'm opening up, we're going to be doing in-person seminars to help you. Okay, so you can go through the program, and then we'll have them multiple times during the year. You can come out, we'll do them in California. I'll probably do one in New York and London also if you don't want to travel, if California's far. But this will be good for you. It's good to travel sometimes. Get out of your element, creativity goes up, meet people, be able to talk in person. And I'll be at most of them. Some of them I might not be able to be there, but I'll have people who are experts answer your questions. Normally, we've done this before and we've charged, I think, $12.95 or $14.95, something like that. So we're still going to do that. People who don't get in now are still going to pay that, okay? But for you, I'm going to give you free access when you click the button below and get access right now to the social media marketing agency, okay? So it's huge. Now, some people will go, well, Ty, why does this cost any money? Well, I'll tell you this. I have learned in life you get what you pay for. You really do. I've seen that in every area of life. I'm actually speaking at Harvard Saturday, and it's a #1 school in the world, almost always rated the #1 school in the world. You go to Harvard, I didn't go to college, but if you had the chance, you go to Harvard, you're going to spend immense amounts of money. Immense. I'm not sure the exact amount, but you're going to spend over 100 grand. And that's great. I'm not diminishing or knocking anybody else. But I'm telling you, as a college dropout, the best money I ever spent was on self-education. And there's some Harvard people making more money than me, but not many. Okay? I'm not saying that in a cocky way. I'm saying that to encourage you to not feel like, well, everything should be free. Harvard's not free. Community college isn't free. This costs less than community college, less than 1/4 in community college. To learn from people actually doing it, it's, the average person in America now spends almost $1,000 at Starbucks per year. $1,000. Now that's great. You get your little fix of caffeine. There's nothing wrong with it, but it doesn't create wealth for you. It doesn't create cash flow. It does nothing. The only thing it does do that I can guarantee you, and as a fact, is it's made Howard Schultz one of the wealthiest men in the world because he's the founder of Starbucks. He actually bought Starbucks. But he made it big, and he's worth, I think, over $20 billion because a lot of people are happy to spend their money on Starbucks. $1,000. $1,000 a year, if you do the math, is only like $2 or $3 a day, about $3 a day. So if I meet people and they say, well, Ty, I ain't going to invest that much money in myself. I'm not going to invest a teeny amount. I could charge 10 grand for this program, I promise you. I could charge 20 grand. I could charge large businesses 100 grand. They'd pay me. I have a friend, I won't say which company, but he charges $1 million a year for a retainer to consult to one of the big e-commerce. And he doesn't know more than me. Social media, I'll tell you that. And my friend's, he's a very smart guy, but he's charged $1 million a year. And that's pure truth. So if you don't have the money, I understand. Okay. I wish I could let everyone in for free, but like I said, I've spent $100,000 a month paying people to train me, consultants, personal trainer for my body, business coaches. So I put my money where my mouth is. I didn't have 100 grand a month to spend years ago. And maybe you don't have much money. When I was starting out, I didn't even have, I had about $1,000 I had saved up. And I invested it all. And then I made more money and I reinvested and I reinvested. And I've spent millions of dollars on my own self-education. And it's made all the difference in the world. I got PhDs, they work for me. 14 years in university. Like I said, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. So the one last bonus that's almost the most important. I'm going to give you 100% money back guarantee. Joseph Stiglitz won a Nobel Prize as an economist, and he said the modern education system is a scam because your public school education, if you went, junior high and high school, cost about $100,000 to $200,000 of taxpayer money. Do you feel you got your money's worth? The average university, people going 20, 30, 40, 50 grand in debt can't get jobs, and you can't get a refund. I wish I could get a refund. Our refund rate is so astronomically low. I had a consultant look at it, and he said he didn't believe me that these are the numbers. He said it's 300% lower refund rates than anything he's ever seen with online courses. And I said, that's because I'm sharing stuff that I've done. Real recognizes real. When you see this stuff, you'll be like, wow, I see the power, how this can change my life, how I can get businesses to pay me for this info. So 100% money back guarantee. So there should be a button here below. Next step for you, click that button, go into the program. You're 100% money back guaranteed. If you know anything about me, you know that I know a thing or two about social media, okay? And now you can do that. You know that every business around you is not doing well with their social media. Out of 100 businesses around you that you know, that you frequent, not even one out of 100 is doing it right. You're gonna be able to show them how, and you're gonna get paid. You don't have to have any money to start up. You don't have to have heavy equipment. You don't need an office. You can do it with your phone or your laptop. I'm gonna show you how to do it. All you need is stuff in your brain. So click that link below. It's gonna take you to the next page. It's an SSL encrypted 256-bit encryption on it. So that's the highest standard of security. Nobody's gonna see your credit card number. It's completely safe. And it's backed, my refund policy is backed by Amex, Visa, and MasterCard's guarantee. So you're backed by the big boys, backing you, knowing that if this doesn't work out, if you didn't like it, if it didn't live up to what I'm selling you now, you get all your money back. The only person who can lose is me, okay? If you have any questions, you can send an email. There should be a phone number somewhere around here or a help button. Sometimes we have live chat, depending on the time, and you can ask any questions that you have. Feel free to email or call at any time. Like I said, the only question you should really ask yourself is, will this work for you? You know, sometimes I see people doing big things, I say, but will that work for me? The reason that I believe this will work for you, 9 times out of 10, is because the need is so large and the amount of people who know how to do it is so small. That's the ultimate. Warren Buffett, the billionaire, learned from his mentor. You need to be in businesses that have a margin of safety. What he meant was the same thing. The opportunity is so big, and only a few people know how to do it. And that way, if you're not perfect at doing it, you still make money because there's no one else that really knows how to do it. So this group will close. You're going to get opportunities button to get in. I've closed it before and I open it up. The reason you're seeing this now is some people have probably graduated from it. So we little bit let more people in. So if you choose to procrastinate, go away from this page, and come back, do not be surprised if it completely says closed. That's already happened. It was kind of a nightmare because I closed it and thousands of people were Snapchatting me, emailing me, calling, oh, we want in, we want in, we want in. But I let that test group do it first so that you can feel good knowing that this actually works. And so now the test group, you know, has been such a success that I'm opening it up small amounts. That's why I don't let everybody in this seminar. That's why I made this online seminar long. Some people are too impatient. You know, the fact that you're still here watching shows that you're interested in it deep down in your gut. You know that there's a potential here for you. Okay? So click that link below. I'm so excited to see you. Once you click get access, you'll get instant access. You'll already be learning in just a few minutes as quickly as you can enter your info in. I only ask one favor from you. When this stuff starts to work for you, like all these other people are doing, send me a Snapchat, send me an email, send me a testimonial, send me a video of real results that you're having. That's the highlight of my business day, every day, okay? So thanks so much, and nothing left to do but take action. Click that link, and I'll see you once you get access to the course in just a few minutes.